The comfort zone is a psychological state where a person feels safe, at ease, and in control. It's the space where stress is minimal, risks are low, and the environment is familiar. While this zone offers emotional security, it often comes at the cost of growth, especially financial growth. Financial growth demands challenge. It thrives on uncertainty, risk-taking, and stepping into unfamiliar territory. Unfortunately, many people remain stuck in their comfort zones, repeating the same financial habits and wondering why their income hasn't changed. A comfort zone isn't inherently bad. It serves a purpose. It protects us from emotional overload and allows recovery. But when it becomes permanent, it transforms into a cage that limits our potential and traps us in mediocrity. Financial comfort can be deceiving. Just because you pay your bills on time or have a stable job doesn't mean you're financially growing. Real growth happens when you take intentional actions toward increasing income, investing, or building assets. Fear keeps many people stuck. Fear of failure, rejection, or loss convinces them to stay within their comfort zones. But fear is not a stop sign, it's a signal. It tells you where the edge of your comfort is, and that's exactly where growth begins. To grow financially, you need discomfort. That might mean asking for a raise, starting a side hustle, or learning about investments. Each of these actions is uncomfortable at first but necessary to build a new level of financial life. Change doesn't happen overnight. The process of stepping out of your comfort zone is gradual. You might face failures, criticism, or setbacks. But every time you push through, you expand your capabilities and move closer to financial independence. Many of the wealthiest people on the planet have one thing in common: they took financial risks. They stepped out of the familiar and into the unknown. Without that leap of faith, they would have remained average earners in average jobs. Your comfort zone is shaped by past experiences, beliefs, and habits. If you were raised to think money is dangerous or only greedy people become rich, your comfort zone will resist financial growth. You must challenge these beliefs to move forward. Growth is uncomfortable because it requires you to become someone new. That transformation doesn't just affect your bank account, it changes your mindset, your relationships, and how you see the world. But it all starts by stepping outside that comfort bubble. When you stay in your financial comfort zone, you're likely to limit your earning potential. You may avoid asking for a raise, ignore business ideas, or reject new income streams because they feel uncertain. This keeps your finances stagnant. Many people confuse stability with safety. They stay in jobs they dislike just because it pays regularly. But true financial security comes from growth, diversifying income, learning new skills, and increasing your value in the market. The comfort zone is designed for survival, not success. It's a mindset that prioritizes avoiding pain over pursuing gain. If you want to achieve financial breakthroughs, you have to be willing to feel uncomfortable for a while. Breaking free from financial comfort often starts with small actions: saving a little more, saying no to impulse spending, or finally opening that investment account you've been avoiding. These small wins lead to major shifts over time. It's important to understand that fear is natural. Everyone feels fear when facing financial uncertainty. The key is to act despite that fear. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to move forward even when fear is present. One powerful way to break free from your comfort zone is through financial education. When you learn how money works, how to invest, budget, and manage debt, you feel more confident and less afraid to take smart financial risks. Surrounding yourself with people who think big can also push you out of your comfort zone. When you regularly talk to entrepreneurs, investors, or financially successful people, their mindset starts to influence yours. Another tactic is setting financial goals that stretch you. For example, if you currently save $100 a month, set a target to save $300. The process of figuring out how to do that will force you to think creatively and break routine. Your comfort zone wants you to play safe, but safety rarely leads to wealth. The wealthiest people in the world didn't get there by staying safe. They took risks, made bold moves, and learned from failure. You can too. Ultimately, financial growth is about expansion of your mindset, your habits, and your actions. It's about choosing progress over comfort, every single day. The more you do this, the more your life and your bank account will transform. Comfort often disguises itself as common sense. You hear advice like don't take risks, get a stable job, or save for retirement, but never invest. These messages seem wise but often come from fear, not strategy. Real financial wisdom embraces risk, but calculated risk. It means weighing the pros and cons, doing your research, and then acting despite the fear. Staying in the comfort zone keeps you from even trying. Every time you avoid a new opportunity because it feels unfamiliar, you reinforce your comfort zone. The brain gets trained to associate discomfort with danger, even when it's not. This blocks your financial evolution. Exposure therapy isn't just for fears, it works with finances too. The more you expose yourself to new financial experiences, the less intimidating they become. Eventually, what once scared you will feel normal. You don't have to take massive leaps to grow financially. Small steps, taken consistently, lead to big results. Learning a new skill, building a side income, or simply tracking your spending can be the start of transformation. People often stay in financial comfort because they don't want to feel behind. They fear that if they try something new and fail, others will judge them. But the truth is, staying stuck is what truly sets you back. Social media often glorifies financial success but hides the struggle behind it. What you don't see are the sleepless nights, the rejections, the failures. Everyone who succeeded financially went through discomfort to get there. Success is not comfortable. It demands sacrifice, focus, and endurance. If you're not willing to leave your financial comfort zone, you may be choosing short-term ease over long-term wealth. Your mindset is the foundation. If you believe you can grow, you will seek growth. If you believe wealth is only for the lucky or privileged, you'll remain passive. Belief drives behavior, and behavior shapes results. Financial growth isn't about luck, it's about design. You must design your life to include risk, learning, and movement. A life built on comfort alone may feel safe, but it rarely leads to freedom. Growth and comfort never coexist. Every major financial achievement, whether it's starting a business, investing in real estate, or building passive income, requires leaving behind the familiar and embracing risk. One of the biggest traps of the comfort zone is waiting. Waiting for the right time, the perfect plan, or more information. But in reality, clarity comes from action, not from delay. Risk doesn't mean recklessness. It means calculated moves with purpose. Investing in your education, starting a small side business, or networking with ambitious people are low-risk, high-reward actions that move you forward. People often assume they need confidence before taking financial action. But it's the opposite. Confidence is built by acting despite uncertainty. With every small win, your belief in yourself grows. Comfort zones are often built by past experiences. If you once failed at business, your mind will try to protect you from trying again. But unless you challenge that fear, it will silently run your financial life. Financial growth also involves emotional growth. You must learn to handle anxiety, uncertainty, and temporary setbacks. Emotional resilience is what allows you to keep going when things get tough. The truth is, no one ever feels 100% ready. The people who succeed financially are not the most fearless, they are the most committed. They show up, they fail, they adapt, and they persist. Your comfort zone may offer short-term peace, but financial growth offers long-term freedom. The decision is between staying comfortable today or building a life where money no longer controls your choices. Change starts with a single decision. Maybe it's creating a budget, applying for a better job, or finally opening that investment account. Small steps today lead to big transformations tomorrow. Remember, your financial potential is far greater than your comfort zone allows. You were not born to live paycheck to paycheck. You were born to grow, build, and thrive. But first, you must choose courage over comfort. The longer you stay in your comfort zone, the harder it becomes to leave. Your brain starts believing that discomfort is dangerous and that taking risks will lead to failure. But inaction is often the real risk. The comfort zone is quiet. It whispers that you're doing fine, that nothing needs to change. But financial progress isn't born in silence. It comes from bold decisions, loud commitment, and uncomfortable effort. You don't need to transform your finances overnight. Sustainable change happens gradually. What matters is momentum, doing something, however small, every day that pulls you toward growth. Often we fear the unknown more than we fear failure, but the unknown is where your next level lies. When you face what scares you, you expand your limits and your income potential grows too. Your comfort zone tells you to wait until you're ready, but you become ready by starting, not by waiting. Financial bravery is doing things scared, uncertain, and unprepared, but doing them anyway. Don't mistake comfort for control. Just because you're avoiding risk doesn't mean you're in control of your money. Often, comfort hides passivity, and passivity leads to stagnation or decline. Growth comes from feedback. When you try new things like pitching an idea, applying for funding, or investing in a course, you get results, and those results teach you how to improve. Comfort protects your ego but not your future. Avoiding challenges may make you feel safe today, but it robs your future self of wealth, wisdom, and opportunities that only come through struggle. Every small risk you take builds your financial courage. Opening a savings account, asking for a raise, or selling your first product, each of these steps chips away at fear and builds new financial confidence. You weren't meant to live a small financial life. Limiting beliefs and comfort zones are inherited, but they can be broken. The future belongs to those brave enough to outgrow the boundaries they were born into. Financial growth is not just about earning more, it's about becoming more. When you grow in discipline, courage, and responsibility, your financial life begins to reflect those inner qualities. The most dangerous comfort zones are mental. If you believe you'll never be rich, or that wealth is for other people, you'll unconsciously sabotage your own financial progress. The first step to breaking free is awareness. Notice when you say things like "I can't afford that," or "I'm just not good with money." These statements are not facts, they are habits of thought. Challenge your financial limits by asking better questions. Instead of "Can I afford this?" ask "How can I afford this?" Shifting from limitation to possibility opens the door to creativity and solutions. Financial discomfort teaches you. When you struggle to pay off debt, or fail at a side hustle, you learn lessons no book can teach. Pain can be a powerful teacher if you're willing to listen. Leaving your comfort zone also builds resilience. Each challenge you face makes you mentally and emotionally stronger. Over time, things that once scared you will feel routine. The people who grow financially are not the ones with the least fear, they are the ones with the most action. They fail forward, learn fast, and stay focused on the big picture. Your comfort zone will tell you that you've done enough, learned enough, and earned enough. But deep down, you know there's more inside you. Don't let comfort silence your potential. Financial comfort zones are often passed down through generations. If your parents avoided risk, chances are you do too. But cycles can be broken. One brave decision can change your entire family's future. Remember, your comfort zone is a starting point, not a destination. It's where you begin but not where you're meant to stay. Financial freedom lies beyond its walls, waiting for you to break through. Growth doesn't come from guarantees, it comes from commitment. When you commit to financial growth, you accept that failure, discomfort, and uncertainty are part of the path. The only way to outgrow your comfort zone is to outact your excuses. Every time you say "I'll do it later" or "I'm not ready," you delay your potential. Start now, even if it's messy. Your life changes when your decisions change. And those decisions change when your mindset shifts from safety to possibility, from survival to abundance. Stepping outside your financial comfort zone doesn't mean acting blindly. It means learning, planning, and then taking intentional risks that align with your goals. Don't wait for motivation. Take action and motivation will follow. Progress is the best motivator. Each step forward gives you proof that you are capable of more. Comfort feels good but only temporarily. Growth feels challenging but it lasts. Would you rather be momentarily at ease or permanently empowered? Financial success doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for persistence. You will fail, make mistakes, and doubt yourself. But if you keep going, you will evolve and succeed. You were not meant to live in fear of money. You were meant to master it, to use it wisely, and to build a life of purpose, security, and freedom. There is no better time than now. The conditions may never be perfect, but your decision to begin is more powerful than any excuse to wait. Break the wall. Step beyond your limits. The life you dream of, the wealth, the freedom, the impact is waiting for you. But only if you're willing to leave your comfort zone behind. If this message inspired you even a little, don't forget to like the video, drop your thoughts or breakthroughs in the comments, subscribe to the channel for more powerful content on money and mindset. Thank you for being here. Your growth journey has already begun. Let's continue together.